In this video, I am going to show you how to use the Oracle Vector Maps H3 plugin inside Oracle Analytics. For plugin download and deployment steps, please check the video description. I will start by dragging Oracle Vector Maps H3 onto the canvas. Now, I am mapping my location data using latitude and longitude. As soon as I map the data, the plugin starts by showing points. That is the default behavior, and it is a good way to confirm that the locations are being placed correctly. But for this walkthrough, I want to move quickly into H3 because that is where the map becomes more analytical. H3 is specifically for point-based data, so here it applies to latitude and longitude driven locations. So now I am going to the styles and data and I am clicking H3. You can already see the difference. Instead of many separate points, H3 aggregates the data into hexagonal bins, giving me a clearer business view of concentration, hotspots, gaps, coverage, and regional patterns. So, if I am working with stores, service requests, incidents, customers, deliveries, assets, or events, H3 gives me a much clearer way to compare one part of the map with another. Now, let me show the main H3 controls. I can control the H3 cell color, fill opacity, border color, and border width. I can choose the H3 aggregation as hover over display labels such as count, sum, average, minimum, maximum, or median. I can change the H3 resolution. Auto adjusts with zoom, and manual values let me decide how broad or how detailed the hexagons should be. Lower resolutions give me larger hexagons and a broader spatial summary. Higher resolutions give me smaller hexagons and more local detail. I can also control the number display, the labels, and the color scale. So I can decide how much detail appears on the map and how the hexagons are visually graded. I can also keep only the top hexes, apply a minimum threshold, or drill from a hex back into the underlying points. Now, let me step back and show the map styling. For Oracle Vector Maps H3, Redwood is already the default background, so I do not need to select it again. I can also explore other Oracle licensed map backgrounds like OpenStreetMap and MapTiler Database with its light, bright, and dark modes. In the projection controls, I can click Mercator or Globe. So now I am clicking Globe. Mercator gives me the standard flat map view. Globe gives me a more immersive, more presentation-friendly view, especially when I am working with global data. And separately from that, I can also control rotation. I can choose north up, east up, south up, or west up, which helps me frame the map more clearly for the story I want to show. Now, let me briefly mention the other rendering modes. If I switch back to points, I return to exact locations. In the points settings, I can control point color, glow, and the dimension palette. If I switch to cluster, nearby points are grouped into bubbles, which helps when the map is crowded. If I switch to heat map, I can show density with controls such as radius, intensity, opacity, blur, weighting, glow, inverse heat, emphasis, and optional minimum and maximum values. There is also geometry mode for geometry driven data such as line strings, points, and polygons. This is also where geometry based inputs fit in, such as geometry as text from CSV datasets or SD, or geometry from a database source. There is also support for vector tile overlays. Here I can bring in a PBF tiles link and specify the source layer. There is also a rectangular selection box option, and this is useful when I want to select an area directly on the map. So I can draw a box across H3 hex cells or across other data modes as well, and select only that part of the map. From there, I can keep only that selection or remove only that selection and use it as a quick way to focus the analysis. And because this is inside Oracle Analytics, those selected values can also be passed to other visuals on the same canvas. And towards the end, I can also mention two practical controls. I have the full screen option when I want to expand the map, and I also have the screenshot camera option when I want to capture the current view as an image. Overall, Oracle Vector Maps H3 gives me a strong default redwood background, flexible map styling, globe and rotation support, and a very capable H3 workflow for turning dense point data into a clearer spatial summary.